Hello, this tutorial is set up to help you navigate your way through the Sally Ride EarthKam website to take pictures with the International Space Station. The tutorial I'm going to go over follows the same steps that are on your handout, so please reference them at any point. At this point, you should have gotten your code word from your teacher. If you have not done that, please do that before beginning. So to get things started, you need to go to the EarthKam website, which is what you see in front of me right now, and then you need to log in. The login for our class is listed on your handout in your directions. I'm going to type it in right now. You can see mine's already kind of filled in for us. And then you want to type in the password and log in. Okay, then the first thing that you need to do is check the status, okay, and look at the orbits for the International Space Station. So you can see I click the status tab, okay, and you can see that this one in red is the one that's about to expire. So like this orbit 3746, you don't want to use when you take your pictures, but it looks like pretty much everything else is fair game. Okay, so then the next thing you need to do is go to the image request tab. Okay, and then from here, that's where you're going to explore the orbits and pick one that is in the area that you're hoping to take your picture of. So let's say you want to take a picture of someplace in the Caribbean and you want to find an orbit that crosses closely to the Caribbean. Now, the important part is you need to look at the red segments of the orbit. Okay, so if you're looking at the one I picked on the screen here, red is daytime, and blue, that dark blue, is nighttime. You won't see anything if you take a picture at night, so just make sure, okay, that you're picking your orbit during the daylight hours. Okay, so you'll select your orbit. You can play around with them, see where they follow. And you can see this one, for example, here crosses right through the Caribbean. Okay, so when you're ready to take your picture or when you found your orbit, you kind of have the general vicinity of what you're looking at. You can kind of zoom in and out and sort of scroll around to kind of play with some of the options. The picture takes it from about 50 miles away from the orbit, is the range, 50 miles up, down, side to side, that kind of thing. So just to give you a range of how far out you can be. So you don't really want to be too far away from one of the orbital lines for where you're going to select your image. Okay, so the next thing that you need to do as you're pinpointing the exact location for your picture is once you've kind of narrowed it down, check out the weather. Okay? You can use the weather tab on the International Space Station's website to take a look at things, or you can also go to our favorite weather website, which is weatherunderground.com. We're going to use this a lot in meteorology this year. Okay, and then you could type in your search location, wherever you'd like to look at, the Caribbean. And what you're really looking for is to see if there's cloud cover. Okay, if there's too many clouds, then you're definitely not going to be able to take a picture of what's on the surface. You want to make sure there's no cloud cover, otherwise you're just going to get a really awesome picture of clouds and nothing of the Earth's surface. Okay, so once you've pinpointed this, the weather's okay, everything's all perfect to what you want for your image, the next thing that you want to do is you want to zoom in, make sure you have your exact pinpointed location, okay, and then you're going to click where you'd like the picture to be taken of. Okay, so I'm going to click right here, and once you click, that's when this information gets kind of set down below. So if you scroll down a little bit, okay, you can see the image request information. You have your longitude, your latitude, the time, the orbit number, all that kind of good stuff. And if you look and flip your paper over, on the back of your directions is a place for you to write all of this information down. Once you are happy with everything and you're ready to go, the last and final step, and don't do this till you're absolutely ready, is to request an image. Okay? And then you'll type in your code word click submit, and you're ready to go. Okay, you can do this as many times as you want as long as there's code words available. So once you request an image and you're ready to go, please feel free to come up and sign for another code word if you feel that you want to do it. The window this time is open until February 25th. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have more questions, please ask for help.